Hello, my friend. How are you on this wonderful Wednesday? I'm Pat Sloan, and normally on Wednesdays we have a Block Wednesday, but after we finish one, which we just finished the Cozy Things, and we won't start Home Is until the first Wednesday in January. That means in between we have some other things that I'll share with you, and today I am going to celebrate snowmen. Celebrate snowmen, build a snowman, why not? If you have real snow outside, go build a snowman today, have some fun. But otherwise I have two smaller snowmen projects that are perfect for filling in the time between now and January, when you can maybe display your snowman anytime. But anyways, I have a free one which I will pop up picture right here, and it was from a Button Club project a few years ago, so I just love him. He's like watching all the snow fall. And then the other snowman is in my Teach Me to Machine Quilt book, which a lot of you have the book, and if you didn't realize it, the book has tons of patterns besides all the teaching section in the front. So you've got things like this in the front where I am showing you, just different tips and tricks, things to do. And then in the back are the patterns. And this is the snowman. I just love this guy. I think he's so pretty, and so you can see the quilting I did on him to accent the body and give it some really nice texture. And he has a little birdie. I want that candy jar they used. They got pine cones in it, but it's so pretty. So that's in my Teach Me to Machine Quilt book. I've got the links below to my website today where you can see that, plus something else I'm going to tell you now. Yes, I'm so excited. I have joined a Block of the Month program with a whole group of my friends that is being run by Kim Lapacek of Persimmon Dreams. So Kim is super creative. She is a very vibrant quilter. If you've seen her work, she does a lot of very vibrant scrap quilts. They're just gorgeous. And so she invited a group of us to do a Block of the Month with her. And so it will start on, let's see, January 2nd. And so January 12th. So the 12th of every month will be a different designer, and they will do a block in something unique to them. So whatever they want to feature that month, and you'll go pick up the block and you can get it for free. Now, after that month that is featured, it may not be free anymore. It depends on the designer. Some of them like to roll them into another project, so it's only free for 1 month. So you want to be sure to follow along. So this is my Block of the Month for the year. This is the one I will be focusing on, and I will be sewing every month with the designer and whatever they do, which is going to be so cool because they have a lot of different styles and they do a lot of different techniques. So if you wanted to level up your skills a bit and learn some other techniques from different people, this would be a fabulous one. Now, there isn't really a basic supply list. Kim has, just like a lot of the ones that I do, get a bundle of fabric that you like, get a couple yards of a background to make it go together. Since it's a mystery, you don't know what the blocks will be like, but much like the Aurifil one, where all the designers did something very unique to them, they all had gray as their background piece. They all had a piece of that gray, so that helped pull everything together. So I am considering, I don't know what I'm going to use. I have a couple options. One, I had gotten this layer cake, which I think is so gorgeous. Let's take a look at it again. Because I don't think I've looked at it since I showed it to you. But this is from my friend Sharon Holland. Sharon's not in this so long, but this is her fabric. And I think it's just yummy. It's warm and cozy, and you think by the end of the year I would have this really fantastic quilt made with all of these colors. So this is a layer cake, and I know that for 12 blocks, maybe I want to grab another couple pieces of it. So maybe a couple, basics that I like if do I want a little bit more of this sort of burnt orange, maybe a bit more of one of the florals, get some yardage if I want one of the florals, like this one, of course, is so amazing. See if I can get something to use as a border, because I'll probably do a very simple setting. Yeah, there's lots of duplicates in here, so that's kind of neat because they can go across the fabric. and use them in all the different blocks. So I'm thinking about that as one of the options to do the block of the month. We're calling it old school block of the month, just like the old days when a bunch of us, all of us have been long-term writers on our websites, our blogs. Our blogs are just where we write on our website, and we've all been doing that for years. We've all done many sew-alongs with other designers, and so this is kind of a throwback to having people visit our websites versus just seeing us on Facebook or Instagram. You know, so it's a lot more, we just feel like we want to do something for the community, and it's just going to be so much fun. I can't wait. The designers are fantastic. You can go to my website, you'll see a link to everybody. But the other thing, if I don't use this one to do that quilt, then I might just use my own fabrics and find some, I might do something playful. It would be like totally opposite of either this, like very warm, toasty, cozy, like really beautiful colors. I actually know who I might give this to if I use this. Or I might go through my own stash and just get all my really fun fabrics, things that have images on them, some, you know, just mix it up and be more eclectic, and then maybe later find something to sort of pull it together, like, you know, maybe everything would have some black in it. You know, that might be a way to pull all the, you know, each block would have a little bit of black and then have all these sort of vibrant, interesting fabrics that I've collected. So that's my other option. I don't know. I will decide by the 12th. Well, maybe by the 11th. I'll make it on the 12th when it comes out. When the block comes out, I'll make it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, what I end up with. All right, so the other thing I've been doing on my Facebook group is the 12 Days of Christmas from the Quilters. 12 days of a quilter's Christmas. So every day I have been posting in the group, and that's the only place I've been doing it, is for you to give suggestions, and then I pull one of them, and then I make that, you know, like, you know, three wool mats was one of them, you know, a fat quarter bundle in a pear tree, you know, that kind of a thing. And here's a little diagram of it. So that will be in my Facebook group, so you can also look on the units. So I've got the 12 Days of Quilters Christmas. You can see on the unit, you can get the most current one if I've got it there, or close to the current one. All right, I'm going to show you the sampler box. Since mine was one of the ones that were delayed, which is fine, it's a November box, so let's see what came, because I'm sure there are some cute things in here. Cute, cute. We always get a little sort of, how would you say, like a theme for the box. I'm not getting my words here together. Woodland Romance. And then there's always a discount on the back here, which is great. There's a discount code. In this particular box, it was to get a discount on jelly rolls. Awesome, because look inside, there's a jelly roll. And this is, we get a little card, a little guide that tells you. This is a subscription box for those of you who don't know. And when you get the subscription box, it comes once a month from the Fat Quarter Shop. So here it tells you all the things we're going to see. And this is from Lila Boutique and my friend Vanessa. And this is her Woodland, is it called? No, Folktale. It's called Folktale, but it has warm, toasty colors. Look, it looks like a lot of colors like this, right? Look at that. They're really similar. Now, this is the jelly roll. The Fat Quarter Shop gives you a pattern to do, and so here, I love how they paired it with that sky blue. That is just gorgeous. I think that's a solid, no, that's a print that's in here. I'm just not seeing it. I think that this isn't the whole, I think this is a mini jelly roll. Is that what they call them? A junior jelly roll, yeah. So this doesn't have all of the fabrics in it. So there is this sky blue in the line too that looks really good with that quilt. And then what else do we get? Ooh, this is very neat. Here's a long bobbin, a bobbin boat. So you can see, you can put the bobbins in there. I like that. This is nice, like if you do applique and you want to fill bobbins with applique and then toss this in your project bag, that's perfect. Look at that little mini cutting mat. This is fabulous, and it's got the back. I've used bigger ones of these. I like this because this can also be like right by your sewing machine here, or you could have it in a project bag to take along where you're going. So you can press on one side and use your little mini iron, and you can cut on the other side. And then a duckbill scissors. These are mini ones. These are great for paper piecing because you can take this underneath and then be sure you're not snipping the fabric. So that guard, see that half moon there, that guard will lay flat on the fabric, and then that way you be sure you're not snipping through. Then there's always a, they do a sort of a sew along from the box, and this month that is the block. So there you go. I didn't do that one this year. It's called the Greatest Hits. Although the blocks were really cool, I would have liked to have done them, but 2 broken wrists made me not be doing a lot of things. So there were no extra things going on. It's like, oh well, that's just what happens. And the last thing is I totally forgot on the solstice, which was, what was that, Monday? Yes, Monday. I wanted to share with you that, when did I first do that? In December 21st, 2016 was when I started the Block Wednesday. And I started Block Wednesday with the Solstice Quilt, which was starting on the first day of the solstice, and it ended on the last day of the solstice. I had always wanted to do that. Here's a picture of it. The patterns are all available. It's a big quilt. This is the one I'm sort of basing, but less blocks and a little bit smaller quilt, because that's a big quilt. Our Home Is on that format. So Home Is will be asymmetrical, will be different size blocks, and a teeny tiny little bit of applique thrown in there. So the solstice was a fabulous project. So many of you first joined me when we were doing that one, and I wanted to sort of give a shout out on the solstice on Monday, and I forgot it was a solstice till afterwards, after I'd already taped. So there it is, I'm showing you now. And it was in red and white. And so this year Home Is, I'm using blue and white, and I'm kicking off with one set of fabric, but I will add into it from my stash just a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting. Go through my blue and white, see what I have, see what fun things are in there. And I have one box full of old cotton and steel before the designers moved over to Ruby Star Society. So I need to get that whole bucket of fabrics and sort them by color and put them with my colors, because right now they're kind of all together, which means I don't ever get over there to use them. So it'd be perfect for Home Is to get some of those fabrics into the project. All right, my friend, here we go. Thank you for being here. This Wednesday, if you are inclined to start a snowman, so you'll have one to display all of January, then I have 2 of them at my website, plus the details for the old school block of the month. And I hope you'll join in on that one block a month. It'll be super fun, and it'll stretch your skills, because I know the other designers will also have very amazing things for us to work on. And Kim will be the first month. She's hosting it, and she will be the first month. So links are below to my website, and the first comment, I will put the link. I love you. Mwah. See you online.